Hey guys, pyramorphix here. Today we're going to be doing a Halloween themed unboxing from SpeedCubeShop. Alright, so we've got a lot of cubes here. As you can see clearly, there is the QiYi Jelly cube collection. So we've got the pyramorphix, the mini keychain 3x3. What's this? This is the 5x5, the Mastermorphix. This is the 2x2 Mastermorphix. I'm pretty sure it's called the pyramorphix. Also, this one's not the jelly cube. This is just another new QiYi release. We've got two 10cc bottles of jack-o'-lantern lube. I thought I'd stock up on these because these are limited edition and I didn't want to run out over this next year because this is my all-time favorite cosmic lube. So yeah, moving on, we've got some more jelly cubes, 4x4, square one, cube, literally the entire jelly cube collection, the 3x3, and finally the 2x2. And the last thing in the package is the spooky cube. It actually looks so much better in person than I thought it would. It's very vibrant and very bright. Love the sticker shades. And of course, we can't forget the Halloween themed SpeedCubeShop business card. So October is one of my favorite months, and I always like when SpeedCubeShop does spooky or Halloween themed things. So like with jack-o'-lantern and the spooky cube. So I always like to do something special around this month for videos. So let's take a look at spooky cube first. It feels pretty slow out of the box, but that's completely normal because it's completely unlubed. Once we put jack-o'-lantern in this, it should speed up a lot more. I believe it is the same cube as the one from last year, a Yushin Fire, I think, with soft plastic, so it's a little bit more custom than the regular one. So let's add a bit of jack-o'-lantern in this to speed it up, so I can start to break it in and try it out. Honestly, I can't take this apart with my hands right now. I'm gonna have to unscrew it, but instead, I'll just like apply the lube like this because I don't want to go through the hassle of having to unscrew the tensions and everything. Yeah, that is so much better compared to this side, which is not as lubed. It's still better than before. Alright, and there we go. It's extremely fast now. It actually feels pretty nice. I might add a little bit more. Let's try to do a solve and see what happens. I'm going to try to see if I can align the face properly with my cross. It looks like it's going to be a bit challenging. I just have to, well, we'll just do the cross first and then we can align the center later. That does not look right. Maybe that has to be rotated 180 degrees. Did that work? Yep, that looks pretty good to me. The ghost has its face now, so now we can finish solving the rest of it. Let's just, all right, so now the yellow and purple, there we go. All right, and OLL. So yeah, I really like the colors in person. It's a lot more vibrant than I thought it was going to be. Also, if you haven't noticed, the white face has this really cute ghost cutout. They actually had a poll on Instagram to choose which one people wanted the most. I actually voted for this one, and it's the one that won, so that's pretty cool. So another cool fact about this is that it is glow in the dark. I just turned off all the lights and my camera's ISO is at 10,000 right now. So yeah, you can see that it is glowing in the dark. It's really cool. It's actually pretty bright. These are the other sides. You can't really see them at all. And then this side just glowing. So yeah, just another cool little feature, just to kind of step it up from last year's Spooky Speed Cube. So yeah, there you have it guys, the 2018 Spooky Speed Cube. If you think you want to get it, I'd say just go ahead and get it because it is limited and you don't want to miss out on it. Same with jack-o'-lantern, it only comes around once a year. So I always like to stock up because it's my favorite cosmic lube. And it smells like pumpkin spice now, which is awesome. But now let's check out the new QiYi Jelly Cube collection. You are able to get these all individually on SpeedCubeShop, or you can get them as the entire collection like I did. Anyway, let's just get into the puzzles and see how they look and feel. So out of the box, they look and feel amazing. Let's just do some first turns on some of these. So they have this really fine matte textured finish. If you guys have tried QiYi's other frosted stickerless puzzles, unlike those, the surface finish on these is a lot more fine. You can't really see any of those like the frosted particles or whatever. It has this really cool like glass or jewel like look to them. I don't know, they just look really cool. Also, instead of like a red, they used a pink. The green is a little bit more like an emerald green instead of like a vibrant leaf green, I guess. The yellow is still sort of fluorescent-ish. The blue kind of has a purplish hint to it. The orange feels a little bit paler. One thing to point out is that the keychain one has more of a glossy finish. It's not as matte as some of the other puzzles. But yeah, this is the only one, I guess because the pieces are so small, maybe it's something to do with the manufacturing. I actually haven't even tried the regular version of this, so this is the first time I'm trying the QiYi keychain 3x3. I like it actually, and I also like that it's pillowed. It kind of gives it a nice grip to it, and you can actually, it just feels better in your hands, I guess. If you guys have ever felt those books with matte finish, like front cover, it kind of feels like that actually. It's just a really nice like satin matte finish. I love the feel of them. I think this could use some jack-o'-lantern lube. Definitely much better. So yeah, when you get this, the 5x5 is a little bit dry and stiff out of the box, so just make sure you lube it. Also, one thing to note is that I'm not sure if the jelly cubes are more expensive or if they're the same price as the regular versions, so if you guys are curious about that, I recommend just checking out SpeedCubeShop. The link is in the description so you guys can find out the exact prices. If you like collecting cubes, I'd say the jelly cube collection is a must-have, and even if you're someone who doesn't like collecting menu puzzles, I would still recommend checking these out because they're definitely really cool in person. Probably one of my favorite, whoops. As I was saying, they're definitely one of my favorite looking puzzles, and you know, maybe for something like a Mastermorphix, this would be great because maybe you don't want a speed cube on a 2x2 that looks like this, but for Mastermorphix, I think the jelly version would be perfect because it's kind of like the stickerless, but the jelliness just makes it that much better. Alright, finally, let's just quickly try out the new QiYi 2x2 Mastermorphix, aka pyramorphix. Wow, looking at regular sticker shades, they're so much more vibrant than the jelly ones because they're like really pale and transparent or translucent. So these are really vibrant looking. It's a little bit kind of larger than I thought it was going to be. Like the pieces are pretty big. So on the left side is the 3x3 version, so it's just a little bit smaller, so the pieces are just massive. I actually have never had a pyramorphix in my collection. Alright, well that looks kind of scrambled to me, so let's see if I can solve this. So it looks like first layer is done. I think I forgot the beginner's algorithm for rotating the corners, but I think I finally got it. Now we just have to properly permute these. Get this one done. I really hope I don't mess this up. Oh, there we go. So yeah, it was a little bit harder than I thought just because I forgot the algorithms a little bit. But yeah, overall, like once you figure out how to solve it, it's actually pretty easy. It's just a 2x2 version of the Mastermorphix. Alright, so that was it for this video, guys. I hope you enjoyed this unboxing. Remember, there are links in the description for everything. at SpeedCubeShop, so check it out if you're interested. I highly recommend everything in this video. Make sure to leave a like if you enjoyed, it really helps me out a lot. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one.